Hello, this is Bridget Rao with Divine Essentials. Alright guys, so this is going to be a quick little check-in to see what you may need to know about the month ahead. So I am recording this for April 2019, but if you happen to find this or stumble upon it at any other time, the messages may resonate for you. So you can take what resonates and leave the rest, but we're going to choose 1, 2, or 3. This is clear quartz pyramid. This is a ruby recorder. Has really cool markings inside of it. And then an amethyst alien. Okay? So you can pause if you need more time to choose. But I'm going to start off with pile number 1, just to see what it is that you may be expecting over this coming month. So I have the 5 of Cups, which says emotional loss. So I feel like this may be something that you're feeling right now, and you may even have fears moving into the future, because the 5 of Cups is traditionally seen with, there's 2 cups standing behind somebody, and then in front of the person there's 3 cups that have been knocked over. So I feel like you've gone through some difficult times, but if you just turn around, you could see that the 2 that are behind you are still standing there very strong and firm. And it's kind of just about your perspective of how you want to look at things. So if you've been feeling kind of sad, if you've been feeling like things aren't going to turn around for you, I think within the next month, that foundation that you have created is actually going to assist you in realizing that you can have a new beginning where love can flow. So you have the 4 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So this is what makes this funny, because I didn't see these until now. But again, this is making me feel like you could be in that place of just having fear due to past experiences that you've dealt with. Maybe you had some sort of romantic connection, or just friends in your life, your family, different things that haven't always gone so great. But at the core of all of this, you still stand very strong. You have a very firm foundation. It's created a beautiful character within you to withstand the things that you may have had to go through. It created a lot of wisdom. The mountains are connected to wisdom. And I feel like a lot of times people sign up for things before they come in here, and then that spirals into a lot of areas within our life. Everything we go through, it kind of just ripples out. But it comes from us. It comes from our heart. So if we're holding on to any grief that we've lost, we're kind of keeping ourselves from opening up to new things. But I feel like in this month, you're going to have that realization. You're going to go, okay, you know what? I'm the creator of this reality that I live within. I know how I can, think and feel and all of that. And I know how strong I am as a person. So I'm ready to allow this cup in my life to overflow. I'm ready for that happy rainbow to come back in. I'm ready for a new beginning where love can take the center stage again as how do I feel about my life. So it may not just be like it may not be like just romantically. It could just be in your life, getting that drive to go ahead and take charge of things again is there for you. Yeah, look at hope. So in this month, you're going to have hope restored. This is the star energy. This is the wish fulfillment card. So I feel like if you were really kind of wondering about something in particular, or you're feeling like the opportunities were gone with it, I feel like your hope is going to be restored, and you may even have your wishes fulfilled within the next couple of weeks. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles, which is about balance. So things are really going to turn around for you, and it's because of the foundation that you have. And I feel like anything that you went through that wasn't so wonderful, it brought you to the place you're at now, so you can have balance. We have to know the light and the dark. And I see a lot of people sometimes, like, whenever you mention the dark, people get really like, oh, you shouldn't even, blah, blah, blah. Well, if we didn't go through it, we wouldn't know the light. If we didn't have a bad day, we wouldn't know a good day. If we didn't, have bad experiences with people, we wouldn't recognize good experiences with people. And so I think this was just all things that needed to happen so that you could figure out what is a balanced thing in your life, to see the both parts of the journey and to restore the hope within the light and the good that is available to you. And I also feel you'll be working with your base chakra this month, which is your root chakra. So this is connected to your basic needs, finances, stuff like that. So it's like how you live in the material world. I think you're going to, again, have those hopes restored. You're going to feel more balanced within your root. I feel like maybe this could have even been job opportunities that you're wondering about. It could have been something connected to your finances or even like your health, because the root chakra is just like it's our survival in this world. But I feel like you're going to have prosperity, material and spiritual. So this spiritual ripples into your emotional and physical and mental bodies. So I think you're going to have an overall balance where you just feel safe, you feel protected, and it's definitely something you've been waiting for. And I think you may have made some decisions recently that you've been waiting for the answers on, or the results to happen, and with the Seven of Cups, you may have seen some things that made you feel like it wasn't available to you, or it wasn't going to become available to you. But I feel like these things are actually going to come into your life now. Here's the Six of Cups, which is about reconciling. But I feel like you're reconciling within yourself. You're reconciling that desire to carry on. Things that you maybe felt like were once lost to you are coming back. And you're just going to be having that energy of balance and fulfillment, happiness, the Nine of Cups. This is just the fulfillment of wishes. So there's a definite transformation coming, and I feel like you had to go through the shadow aspects of yourself. You kind of had to go through the death process. Transformation is the death. It's the transformation of the old. It's a rebirth. It's coming into alignment with where you're supposed to be, fulfilling the wishes that you wouldn't have even realized were a wish unless you went through the shadow aspects of yourself. And now you're tuning into your intuition, your high priestess energy, and you're going to have a new beginning. So you're going to be in that Fool energy, taking a leap of faith, and you're going to be celebrating, okay? So wherever you're at right now, if things aren't so wonderful, just know that these new beginnings are coming. Trust your intuition to guide you. Listen to spirit, and any shadow that creeps in, it's there for a reason. It's there to teach you something. It's there to help you with the transformation that you had to go through. But now you're ready to spread those wings and fly into the light, and to have that happiness come back into your life. So things you may have felt that at one time, like you may have felt better about situations and maybe thought that you weren't going to have them ever afforded to you again. Like I said, there could have been some deception on either within yourself or things that maybe people did around you that were impacting your decisions. It could have even been slowing you down. But now you're making that choice to heal and to reconnect. Your hope is coming in. You're finding that firm foundation within yourself after dealing all of this. Anything that you had lost, you're just turning around to realize it's still there. And so I feel like this is going to be a beautiful month for you. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to move on to pile number 2 at 8:15. And we're just going to see what the month ahead may have for you. And so I'm doing this in May, for May. It's in April, but you could take this for the month ahead at any time. I intend my readings to be, timeless. So we have the Eight of Cups, Triumph, and then the Lovers. So I feel like there was something that you've pulled yourself away from, something you've walked away from, or maybe there was a love situation going on, because this is the Lovers, where somebody may have walked away from you. And I think that could have caused a little energy in your life that was like, oh, I don't know, they're kind of not feeling 100% there. But I feel like this was something you needed to do. This was something that needed to happen, whether it was you who had to withdraw yourself, or it was somebody else in your life. And it could have been romantic, it could have been family or friend. You had to withdraw for some reason, and it's leading you to triumph. It's leading you to victory. It's leading you into this place of this chariot energy that's actually going to charge you forward pretty quickly into a place of balance and harmony. But I feel like you're going to have a decision to make, because the Lovers is all about making a choice as well. Yeah, you're going to have some sort of choice that's going to lead you to your victory and your success. This is the Six of Wands. This is, again, victory. So whatever decision you're making in this next month, it's in connection to something that maybe you need to walk away from, or maybe you felt really badly when you did walk away from something or somebody walked away from you. Maybe it was even the loss of a job. Our emotions can be connected to a lot of things, but it was like something had to be taken out in order for your energy to shift, for you to start charging forward and making the decisions that are going to lead you into a place of victory. And I feel like in the past you may have been somewhat trapped in fear about these decisions, or you could kind of be in this place now of, I don't know, I know I need to walk away from this. I know I need to do something for myself, or I know I need to give this person space in order for things to turn around. But you could have a lot of fears in connection to it. And this is the Eight of Swords. So this is like somebody really up in their head thinking a lot. And it kind of goes along with this perfectly, and it's 8 and 8. So, it could be something that has been, it's like an infinite connection in your life, okay? Something that's been very long standing, something that will, ultimately connect with your future as well. It's a part of your truth. Here's your throat chakra energy. So this is a part of your divine blueprint. This is your truth. And you have to, either bring yourself away or deal with somebody bringing themselves away. It causes fear, it causes anxiety, but ultimately it's what's going to lead you to victory. It's what's going to lead to this energy shifting, the chariot charging forward into a place of harmony and having that success. And then we have accelerated motion, which is the Eight of Wands. So this is taking action and communicating in a new way. So wherever you're at right now, just know that if you're in this energy of feeling kind of withdrawn, or like somebody has withdrawn from you, just know that it is going to turn around. Things are going to start speeding up, and then it's going to be on you to make the decisions that can continue bringing it forward. So I feel like something you want to work within this month is your throat chakra. Where and who are you not communicating your truth to? And it could even be to yourself. Maybe you've been trying to trick yourself about something or some situation or a person where you're like, you know what, like, I don't feel so great, but I'm going to ignore it, and I'm going to kind of choose to stay trapped in this energy of fear of change. And you need to kind of make the decision and get into a truth with yourself about, is this healthy for me? Is this healthy for wherever it is or whoever it is that I'm connecting with? Or is it my fear of changing, or is it my fear of communicating my truth to this situation? Because this could also be that you've just withdrawn from a person or a situation where you're just afraid to speak your truth due to fear. And I feel like if you just speak your truth, things again will speed very quickly into a place of harmony. You're gonna like speed the connection up with wherever it is that, or whoever it is you're connecting with. Things are gonna start accelerating and bringing abundance. Again, we have 8. So it's 888. And I feel like whatever this is, by the Lionsgate, because Lionsgate opens August 8th, this is a time of transformation and abundance. It sets the whole next year into motion for you. This is something you need to make that choice before then, okay? You want to make this choice. If you've been holding back your truth with a person, or if you've been like holding back the truth with yourself about who you are and what you want to do with your life, due to fear of that change, due to fear of what other people may say or think or feel, maybe somebody's not going to align with what your truth is. I feel like that's just coming out of a place of insecurity. And when you express this, it's really going to turn things around for you in a much more balanced, harmonious way. So let's see if there's anything else. Look at that balance. Justice. So when you speak your truth, and again, this could be vice versa. Somebody could be coming in to speak their truth to you, or you could realize that your truth is that you need to withdraw yourself. You can take this either way. But when you do this, you're going to have all these tools come alive into your life that restore balance. The things that you're speaking, you're feeling, the way you feel about yourself, the way you're interacting energetically in the world is giving you strength. So I feel like whatever the situation is, it's kind of weighed on you energetically with the Nine of Wands. That's something that's been kind of beating you up a little bit, but it's made you stronger. It's given you spiritual strength. It's given you understanding and wisdom. And it's leading to somewhat of a tower moment where it's either an epiphany or the crumbling of a situation. So it could be that you're leaving behind a relationship or a job. You could be beginning a relationship or a new job. Like, it's just a disruption in what you're in right now, but it's a new beginning of prosperity. This is going to be a time of abundance, and it's also going to be a time of feeling really good about yourself and opening up your heart. So again, this could be somebody else opening up their heart to you that does all of this, or you open up your heart in your life in some way so things can start growing. But I really feel your heart is going to expand once you really allow your truth to be expressed. Some of you may be thinking about tapping into doing like spiritual work. You know, I feel like that's your truth. It's going to open up your heart. It's going to be a disruption. It's going to be a change of what you know right now. And I think it's just going to be the beginning of this. You may have to have a little bit of patience while you deal with it, temperance. But at the end of the day, this temperance, this balance, this patience, which is also for me a yes union energy card, is going to bring that energy of union to your heart. It's going to be tearing apart the old. And it's going to assist you with the foundation that you've been working hard to build. So here's the Four of Wands. This is another energy of union and commitment, and it's like marriage. So I really feel like whatever obstacles you've been going through, whatever change you've been afraid of, as you move over this next month, you're really going to be laying down the foundation that leads you towards that commitment, or that marriage, that spiritual marriage, or that marriage within what you actually want to do for yourself. But your heart's going to expand. So things are going to go good. And it's definitely connected to your foundation with the 2 4s. And it's connected to your truth, your real truth at the end of the day. So again, this could be somebody in your life that, you know, their foundation and truth has been repressed from you, and they're going to actually finally speak up and tear down the situation that you've been in. Maybe you've been patiently waiting for something to happen, but it's coming, okay? And it's going to start speeding up very quickly. So whatever fears, whether it's on your part or somebody else's part, these are going to be overcome. That withdrawal is going to be released, and you're going to feel the strength of it. You know, you're going to realize all the understanding that you had to acquire for the balance, for the justice to come in, for this success and this triumph in your life and in this connection. And for a lot of you, it may be a love connection, but for others, it could just be, you know, something that you really do love, like your career or just where you're headed in life, you know. So I hope this assists you. I'm going to move on. And we're going to find out what you need to know for the month ahead. I am recording this in April, but, you know, any month that you connect with this, there may be messages in it that you need to know at that time. So we're starting with the sun, the solar plexus, and truth. So light is the sun, the solar plexus is your solar plexus, and then the truth is judgment. So I feel like over the next month, you're really going to be empowered to step into more of your divine masculine energy within you. You know, that's it's really strong strength energy, like lion energy, feeling very confident and powerful. And if you haven't been feeling that right now, it's like spirit is guiding you into it. And I feel like you may already be somewhat in that energy, kind of feeling like there's something bigger out there for you. You're feeling powerful. You're ready to take on the world. You're ready to step into that power that you know is innately in you, and to also step into the power of spirit and allow spirit to guide you to the ultimate truth of yourself, of the core of your being, the light that shines within you. So if you haven't been feeling that way, I feel like things are going to shift pretty big over the next few weeks. And if you haven't been feeling that way, you may want to work with your solar plexus chakra, balancing it. Do some sun gazing. The sun gazing can really help us to connect with our divine masculine energy. It can help us to feel more confident and powerful. It can help to balance our energy within our solar plexus, which I feel if you're not feeling this element of just already being in that light, it can help you to do that. And if you're already in it, it will just continue to expand it so you can stay in that truth. And I do think you're going to have some sort of recognition that you've been waiting for, because this is the Three of Pentacles, which is about partnership, working together to build something. But I also feel like you've been working on this for a while. You know, you've been working to acquire this light, this transformation in your life, and now it's time to be recognized for it. It's time for that reward of all your effort and all the transformation. Pain. Look at that. There's transformation. So you definitely have gone through some sort of death transformation, like a death and a rebirth process. But I feel like if you haven't already stepped into this light, you're definitely like well on your way there. And number 13 is connected to the divine feminine, and 3 is all about transformation. So you're definitely transforming. And I feel like you're allowing your masculine energy to take center stage, but you're also like balanced with your inner feminine and allowing yourself to trust the intuition that is guiding you to step into the power and step into that strength. So again, this is the strength card. This is the lion energy. This is divine masculine energy. It's wisdom within you. I feel like for some time you may have kind of been in the silence. You maybe had some anxiety. You weren't allowing yourself to come out and express the light that you had. You could have been in like the hermit mode and some solitude. But now you're coming out to unite with that energy, that balance within you. You're awakening a new perspective. So you've got the Two of Cups, which is a spiritual union, but I feel like it's really like a spiritual union with yourself. You know, tapping into your intuition, trusting and knowing like the choices that you need to make. You're allowing your intuition to guide you with that from a really beautiful, balanced place that's leading to that light, you know. And I think you took time out to heal. So while you were maybe in the beginning of this time of you know, being in solitude, silence, you were also healing. You know, you needed to go within and meditate to connect so that you could unite those energies within you that were going to lead you to a partnership of balance, of working towards, you know, this energy of truth, working towards your divine truth, to anchoring down new light into the collective. Some of you could have Lyran energy or just like a starseed energy, but you're for sure tapping into that power and that wisdom of that energy. And this came through for pile 1, but I'm going to say that the Lion's Gate on August 8th may be something that is pretty powerful for you. So you want to make sure that when you go in there, you're in this energy. I feel like you're going to be, and then it's going to set that next 365 days into motion of continuing that transformation and that light that you've acquired. You're taking back the authority in your world. There's been something that's ignited inside of you that you don't want to hold back anymore. You figured out something. You know, this is the Hierophant. You acquired some wisdom and some truth that maybe you didn't even know before, or maybe that you didn't even realize or recognize was available before. And I feel like you're becoming that companion to yourself that you needed to be so that you could tap back into that power. Let's see if there's anything else. Yeah, so your foundation is definitely improving, and your heart is like what's guiding you, I feel. You know, and again, it could be connected to relationships because the sacral chakra is connected to our relationships, but it's also creative, feminine energy, giving birth. And I think you're just giving birth to this new place of balance from your heart. You know, you're really coming into a time of healing, of transformation, of anchoring new frequencies onto the earth that are going to lead you to your own achievements. And it's a really fertile time for you. So you may even get pregnant. Or you may just be giving birth to something new in this world that you haven't done before, but it's very heart-centered. It's like a labor of passion, you know, and I think you've become the magician in your world. You've decided to change things. So maybe in the past you succumbed to temptation, you succumbed to the devil energies, but at the end of the day, you knew that your truth was something bigger than that. And so you healed the relationship with yourself, you healed the relationship with those around you, you know, and you're just allowing yourself to do what you need to do. And this is really pushing you forward quickly. Okay. You're taking that action that's leading to this prosperity. And I feel like you maybe had to patiently wait for it, because I don't think you have to wait much longer. If you still are waiting, or you're still feeling kind of like in that secluded energy, this is speeding up rather quickly. This is coming pretty fast. So, if you had to deal with any heartache or loss in your life, this is going to be the time that you overcome all of that. This is going to be the time that you take all the strength from those experiences and you have the new beginning with your emotions, with your energy, with your money, with your value, with your worth from within. Like everything is just about to expand for you. And I feel like it's just going to continue to expand for you as you continue going into this next cycle. Yeah, victory and success again. So definitely just a time of victory, a time of triumph. Whatever it is that you've felt separated from, you're allowing yourself to really tap into it. And like I said, this is a new beginning for you. And I feel like maybe in the past there was some sadness, something that you had to learn from, some sort of lesson that you had to learn from, you know, pain within your heart. But when you went within, you were patient with the growth that you knew you needed And that's what's leading you to this new beginning, with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, which is a very valuable, love-filled beginning that's just going to continue forward movement very quickly. And as long as you're speaking your truth, expressing from a place of compassion and not allowing yourself to be tempted back into the old way, because now you have this awareness, it's like you have the Emperor, the Empress, you have the Magician. It's like you've really just brought yourself to this beautiful place of transformation. It's like everything is connected for you, and everything is just continuing to expand out. And the more that you're realizing the foundation that you have, the more wisdom that you've acquired, realize that you've acquired, and you're allowing yourself to express it, the more power you're going to find in your day-to-day life. There's no more needs for this. There's no more need to be suffering or having anxieties. You found the divine truth. You've allowed Spirit to guide you into that. And now you're going to have that recognition. You've healed. Again, Ace of Wands. It's like you have 3 new beginnings here. This is just a time of beautiful transformation. A huge death and rebirth process for yourself. And I feel like for those of you, some of you could be balancing these energies out. You're going to have a spiritual union with somebody else. Maybe you're a feminine who's going to unite with a masculine, or vice versa. Masculine unites with a feminine. But it's a spiritual union. And for many of you, I just feel like it's a union within yourself that's going to ripple into this physical world. So all of that time you spent kind of locked away, you were awakening, and you're now making the decisions that are empowering to you, and they're going to be empowering to all of your relationships. The relationship with yourself, the relationship with Spirit, the relationship with the material, the spiritual worlds. Everything is just going to have this new, fresh energy towards it, and abundance and love and transformation. All the things you were patiently waiting for are just coming towards you. So it sounds like a very nice next couple of weeks for you. And I feel like it's just going to continue to go. I think these next few weeks are going to be a big time of transformation for all of this, but it's kind of just setting the path for your recognition that is going to continue to expand, and the abundance is going to continue to roll in. All right, so I hope that this assists you. If it did, you can hit like. If it didn't, you can dislike. Either way, that helps me to find the people who do resonate with my messages. If you'd like to donate to the channel, there's a link down below, and all other information is listed down below too. Thank you very much to all the new subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. I have another channel that I run that I'm pretty busy with, so just know that when I get chances to, I come over here to check in with all of you. And I also run my own business in my home, so I've seen your comments. I do plan to record new videos about the topics some of you have asked about, and I will be doing more channeling and things like that in the future. So just be patient with me and know I'm doing as much as I can. I'm only one person. In MUNAY. Namaste.